Hello guys and welcome. I hope you are doing okay. You know, what a pleasant surprise. I never thought this game is gonna be so good, and it almost feels like this is what we have been missing. A good MMORPG game in this, industry that is really lacking things. Yeah man, this is it, let's go. This is the meeting I remember.
Welcome to the throneandliberty. You can set whether or not to use the game access voice guide. When activated, the guide will lead you to join the game.
Two hours later.
The Star of Siliveth.
No way, no way.
It is said to be the seal stone containing
Yeah, I
Siliveth.
just had to restart the game. I feel like Thrones and Liberty is... I feel like that games like Thrones of Liberty or Smite or Chimera Land are those games that really need some time and patience to actually understand and learn them and try to appreciate them, right? Initially I had so much problems with the action combat in this game, but later I learned that you can actually specialize a lot of your abilities and make them so much more fluid. They either get more range, they get insta-cast, really strong, I finally upgraded all my blue equipment to +9, just like I remember 10-20 years ago in Meeting 2. You could actually upgrade your equipment to +9, and once you got 7 +7 +8 +9, your equipment actually started shining. It was so good. Also Ultima Online and Lineage 2 and World of Warcraft, of course. But honestly, this game really combines a lot of different elements so good, yes, there still needs a bit of work, but this game really know how to combine a lot of good open world and multiplayer elements. They make live events that bring players together, big bosses, co-op dungeons. You have something for everybody, even PvP, you even have arenas, This is what even most MOBA games don't have, arenas with leaderboard and some basic rewards, what every competitive player wishes to have, right?
Hello, motherfucker.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Easy man, let's go. Nice guys, good job, good job.
Terrible and inevitable. To be vanquished like this.
Good job boys, good job, good job.
I have no idea how Throne of Liberty is about to go. There's going to be so many people. I have no idea how to play the game.
I must say I'm really impressed, the game is actually quite good. I have been enjoying it a lot. I wish to talk more about it with other people, so that's why I'm making this video. Yesterday I finally managed to reach max level, open all the content, upgrade my weapons, finally upgrade my skills. I had so many skill books, I never upgraded my skills. I upgraded my specializations for each of my skills. They feel so much better right now, In early game I was playing mage, and his abilities don't have much range and quite slow, and you have to stand still. But once you specialize them, they're so much better. For example, your lightning. Your target doesn't need to be affected by wet or freeze effect for your lightning to bounce. So you can just spam lightning and you have really good AoE, and you can turn your 3 fireballs into a single fireball with big damage with insta cast almost. It's really good. Hello my guy. You have to go around into the city and fly from the city walls here. I just did. I think one of my favorite parts of this game are for sure dungeons and mazes. There are actually quite a lot of mazes like we had in Guild Wars 2. Also, this open world PvP zones reminds me of Arcade and Protect the Carriage, right? But yeah, one of my favorite things about this game for sure are dungeons, right? You know, it's in my nature to be a leader, to help my team. I'm playing DPS and healer. I get in every group, I heal people. I got to the point now, I'm so strong, you know. You can do secret dungeons very well if you are self-healing. Mage and Wand build, DPS and heal build is really good for open world progression, for dungeons, PvP. But man, I love, you know, just simply leading the team, you know. Especially the first 3 dungeons are so good because you're really learning them, you know, and you have to, and I always try to, you know, share my knowledge with my teammates so we can do the boss together. Not just learn by the go, but also, you know, learn from experience. It's really good. I really like dungeon design in this game. You have 6 people, it feels good. You can teleport straight to dungeon, you know. Many people don't know that you don't need to be in that Vienna village to teleport to dungeons. You can just go to UI and teleport to dungeons. You can also put all your materials on the bank, and you can use, you can always craft them, like you have them in your inventory to make some space, right? But yeah, yesterday I spent so many skill books and so many materials to upgrade my skills, specialize my skills, upgrade my gear. Now I really see, like, if you wanna change weapon, yeah, you need quite a lot of resources, but it's not actually that bad, you know. People say that, yeah, you wanna pick one combination of weapons. That's not really necessary, because you can get a lot of weapon experience from these daily missions. You can do daily contracts, you know, the white quests you have when mobs have white dots on them, is not white, yellow, and it's you just do this like every day. Like you can do open world bosses. All I do is, if I go to open, I check the timer, I see when the boss spawn, I know I get there and I try to hit boss once or twice to get a precipitation reward. It's not bad, you know. But now I also got to the stage where we're trying to do some harder dungeons, because I still have some green weapons. I need to get epic wand, and you can only get it from 2 bosses that are pretty hard. So yesterday I had to watch some guides on these bosses, you know, so I don't hold back my team, you know. It's you know, people say, yeah, sometimes people can be more toxic, but patience is very important, and learning. But also you have to have teammates that know what are they doing. You know, early dungeons, okay, but late dungeons you really need to know some mechanics, you know. But you learn them, you know, that's the fun part about it, you know. So what do you guys think? Did you try Thrones and Liberty yet? And what's your experience? I actually really like the animal forms. I love animal forms. I just wish they would be bigger, you know. I wanna ride a huge mount, a dragon, you know. Maybe a bit bigger, right? But I really like this system. It's fucking really good. This game also really reminds me of Chimera Land. Oh man, you could tame any monster you want, ride monsters, make your own garden, make your own house. You could even make your house in space, right? You could team up with anybody and you could teleport to each other. That Chimera Land was probably one of the most innovative games ever created. And that game just got shut down like half year ago. Really sad. And this is what happens with capitalism and these studios who can't keep up with AI and people who manipulate media with promotional accounts and so on. Oh man, this is actually a really good hotfix because I remember how annoying this was in Dungeonborn, for example. Like, I had a specific name and then you had to wait like 10 hours to make a new character the same name. It was... We'll see how the game is. It just takes some time to get used to the mechanics. So one guy will get purple orb. That guy has to go into other circle because this is where the boss will start AoEing then, you know. Yeah, that was a good try. Be ready to open the doors with the light barriers. Okay, that's good, yeah. Wait. Okay, that's good. Okay, now open this.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
What is funny, Amazon can build 1 billion offshore oil rigs, right, with this insane engineering, but they cannot make a good action combat game in 2025. I feel like the game overall is very good, but they really need to work on the action combat system. Make it more free, make it more free aim. It's just really...
Language not supported.
It could be much more. Good job, guys, good job. That was actually really hard. Yeah. Gimme, gimme. Gimme, gimme. These bosses are actually quite challenging. I'm actually a damage healer currently. Let's see. I'm here starting to level up my abilities. I need to level up my heal abilities, right? And passives. This one is quite good. The only heal we can spam. If you manage to get like 4 rare ones, you can actually make epic one. Pretty good. No way, guys. Now I'm a bird. Okay, running around. This is my mount, I guess. Oh man. What was that? Rare Stalin ore. Nice, nice. Okay, so there are many things you can discover. Sound check. Man, looks pretty good.
The huge shipwreck visible from the Dawn Cliffs is a constant reminder of a dead pirate king's greed. The wreckage's enormous hull and broad, torn red sails tell of the former glory of the ship's captain, the pirate king Adelico.
guilds that collected the most tokens. Those in the highest rankings will be eligible to receive special rewards.
Hello guys, thank you for waiting. Can you hear me? I can explain the strat very quickly. So basically, it's gonna be easy at first, you know, and then he will start AoEing. Then we go and you either go on a pillar, or I think you can hide behind the rock. We have to then kill a gem that will spawn on the rock. And make sure you don't get hit with the AoE. Let's go. Man, it's just like, this game could be so much more. Imagine if you would have all these secret bosses that spawn in open world, and you could get cool, you could even get new abilities from them, right? Or you could have like leaderboard and rewards for open world bosses, so every time a guild set up a fastest or first boss kill, it will be displayed on the whole server, you know, in the announcement, right? Like in the King's Avatar animation, one of the best gaming animation out there. Like, I don't understand, this, they really lack inspiration, I guess, I don't know, or a better directionist.
Hang on, I spot that.
Robert, who had been investigating the nesting grounds, immediately redoubled his efforts when he heard Rutain's
The voice to
message.
speak is really good, the
He
guides are
recalled some
pretty good.
suspicious areas of the nesting grounds, asked you to look for any clues he missed, and then set out on his own.
Brother,
The places that
why
Robert
do we
told you
have
about were
basic
some
attack
abandoned
mode here?
carriages and a suspicious terror bird
And
nest.
why do I have to click every mob before I can start attacking? Why cannot I just tab it? You see, that's why you have tab, so you can change between nearest targets and just attack me, you know? Am I missing something? And how it's work? How does it work now? I don't understand. And the range of mage abilities is so dark. It's so insane.
The seemingly insignificant carriages, we uncovered ledgers hidden inside, the pages of which contained many names of both regions and people.
Honestly, this game is good if you just chill, you do questing, you do the voice narration. You know, I have graphic on low, I think the game doesn't look the best right now, let's see. Very clean, very clean.
Red flowers bloom across this beautiful meadow, located between Laslan and Stoneguard.
The narration is so beautiful.
However, contrary to its appearance, it is home to aggressive creatures such as terror birds and quillixes, which is troubling.
This is really good. But at the end of the day, still have outdated
I heard.
combat. It sucks.
I heard.
Let's be honest. Both New World and Throne of Liberty have outdated action combat, and Amazon is one of the biggest company in the world, yet they can't make a single good action combat game. Why? Spamming dodge, immunity frames, stop targeting combat is not what you want to have your game. Just check out Raiders, check out Smite. These games are 10 years old and have better action combat. Distriga, Pirate of the Black Cat, 20 years old games on PlayStation 1 that have better action combat than MMOs today. Like, why? Is it so hard to make action? It's not even that hard. You just need your abilities to have, you know, you don't target them, you just use them. and that's how you aim them, you know. You could actually fix action combat quite easily in Throne of Liberty. You just add a few more, you know, free aim abilities, more free aim abilities. You know, dashes that heal free aim. Nobody likes tap targeting, man. Can you stop? Fucking dog shit, the controls, man. The controls are so dog shit. Like, who thought that you can put basic attacks on E, you can't even cancel, and you have to tap, and then you have to click everything. Wow, man, the action combos him so bad. It's almost as bad as Elden Ring. Really. You know, I always wanted for these gaming studios to make a dream game for us. Final Fantasy could be one, but you know, too much outdated gaming elements. We don't even like multiplayer, you know, it's like you cannot expect such outdated and lack of innovation games to make good games. Just, you know, I wished for years that they would make a complete game for us, you know, Final Fantasy. So many of these gaming studios, I had so much hope, but they've always been held back by something. And this game looks good and everything, but I don't know, man. How can you not make three-dimensional action combat when games 20 years ago had it? I don't understand. It's like the game feels, you know, you have some discovery things, you have exploration, decent graphics, but man. Like, who needs so many abilities, right? And it would be so cool if you could actually, like a blue mage in Final Fantasy, where you discover abilities. But hey, you cannot use blue mage in PvP. Of course you cannot, because Final Fantasy, right?
Winner of the hunting contest.
Some people were too late. What if you win?
Put your hands together.
And you know what is very interesting? Let's see. If you check these reward boxes you get, they're actually almost identical as they were in Chimera Land. What the fuck? There's actually in this zone, there is actually Eclipse. This is late game zone. I just got here. Yeah, some quest that started, I think, in... I'm not sure. Raven, very nice. It's a common Raven, but okay.
ships take wing. The hardening chill, glasses of rum held high.
Hello guys and welcome. Today we are discussing Throne and Liberty, one of the most innovative games out there. Hello guys and welcome. In this video I wanna go through strategy on how to beat probably one of the harder bosses for level 40 in Throne and Liberty. It's basically a queen and boss, okay? And in my opinion, this is one of the best and fun things about these co-op dungeons, is that you're trying to figure out the strat, how to beat the boss, right? So I don't really want to take this joy away from you, but I still want to make this video. Maybe it will help someone, okay? Now the first phase is pretty easy, okay? You just have to wait until he starts charging his AoE attack, and then you have to hide behind the rock, okay? Now it's very important, right? When he starts charging his AoE attack, this is before he's going to air phase, and you have to wait behind the rock until he goes to air phase, or otherwise you get one-shotted. Okay, now there is going to be one ant, like a ant gym it's called, that's gonna spawn on the rocks, and the first one is gonna spawn on the left rock. So my best advice is that you start the boss at the left rock, right? And you start attacking him, and then when he starts charging his AoE, you hide behind the first left rock. You wait until he goes into the air, and he starts casting like poison AoE right on everybody. Now then you can go on the first left rock and you kill the ant on the top of the rock, right? And then you can continue, and this will probably repeat 2-3 times. He will also cast AoE poison around him, so you have to have a healer ready with AoE heals, right? The bosses I notice in this game are not really doing so much physical damage, and a lot of bosses are also Q press check. They're basically, you have to use Q, which is like a defense mode. You can actually tank bosses even as a mage, because you can always press Q to defense or to dodge, which is actually really good against a lot of bosses. And actually, you see, when you see that sign on the boss that goes closer, right? This is when you have to press Q, right? No matter if you're near or whatever the boss. So yeah, these are some of the tips I have for you guys. Let me know what you think and what is your experience. I actually kinda love it, I try to motivate the party. I play damage and healer. I can get into any party, I'm a healer, so. And it's actually also really good for open world. You can actually tank bosses and kite the bosses with heals, and it's really good. When he starts AoEing, we hide behind the left rock. We wait until he goes in the air, and then we kill the gym ant on the rock. We hide here, okay? And don't go out of the rock before he goes into the air, or you will get one shot. I will tell you when to fight. Okay, go hide behind the rock. Behind the rock. We have to fight now, guys, I think. Come here, and we you have to kill the okay, no, I guess. Of striking. Oh, I can now have like 3 swords, let's see. Oh no, I got the same one. Okay. I need like 5 of those to get epic. You guys actually did it, holy shit. Good job guys, yeah, really, that was a really good job. I failed you, but you guys scared.